How Ethiopia did the impossible and defeated an European empire. Yes, you heard me right. Ethiopia really did the impossible and defeated an European empire. Ethiopia is one of the two African nations that refused to be colonized. Once again, it is my pleasure to welcome you to this great YouTube channel, Global Real Life Stories, where we bring to your doorsteps true life stories. If you have subscribed, thank you. We really appreciate you. If you are yet to subscribe, please do. We appreciate you too. Kindly like these videos, share them. It's a way to support us. You can also tell us about your stories, and we will look into it and publish it. Let's dive into it. In late 1800, Europe conquered almost all Africa. Powerful empires fell one by one. But one African nation refused to bow, and what they did shocked the entire world. This is the real life story of Ethiopia and Italy. We are going to talk about it in parts. Part 1, Africa under siege. By the late 19th century, Africa was under attack. European nations were racing to divide the continent in what history called the scramble for Africa. Yes, note it, the scramble for Africa. Britain, France, Germany, Portugal, all took lands. African kingdoms were 1. Outgunned, 2. Divided, 3. Betrayed by treaties. By the 1890s, only 2 African nations remained independent, Libya and Ethiopia. Then Italy, or you can call it Italy, a newly unified country by then, desperate for respect, wanted an empire of their own. And then, Ethiopia became their target. Let's go to part 2. The lie that started a war. In 1889, yes, 1889, Italy approached Ethiopia peacefully. Remember, peacefully. They signed the Treaty of Wuchale with Emperor Menelik, the emperor that was in charge then, Emperor Menelik II. But there was a trick. The Italian version said Ethiopia must use Italy for foreign affairs. Must. The Amharic, that is the Ethiopian version, said Ethiopia may use Italy. Optional. One word, 2 meanings, one massive deception. Italy told Europe, Ethiopia is not our protectorate. Menelik too was furious. He rejected the treaty and prepared for war. Part 3. Ethiopia prepares. Italy believed Africans were weak. But you know what? They were wrong. Ethiopia, 1, had a central government. 2, a long history of diplomacy. 3, strong national identity. Menelik II, 1, bought modern rifles and artillery. 2, united rival kings and regions. 3, raised an army of over 100,000 soldiers. His wife, Empress Taytu Betul, was a brilliant strategist and a motivator. I kind of like this kind of wife. Ethiopia was ready. Then part 4, the Battle of Adwa, 1896. On March 1st, precisely on March 1st, 1896, near the town of Adwa, Italy attacked. Italian commanders, 1, were overconfident. Remember, overconfidence is a destroyer. So Italian commanders, 1, They were overconfident. 2, they had poor maps. 3, split their army into separate units. That was a mistake. Ethiopia struck powerfully. Wave after wave of Ethiopian forces surrounded Italian divisions, cut off communications, overpowered them strategically. In just one day, just in one day, over 6,000 Italian soldiers were killed. Thousands were captured. Italy suffered a humiliating defeat. An European empire had been defeated by an African nation in open battle. Part 5. The world reacted. The world was stunned. Europe could not believe it. Italy was forced to sign the Treaty of Addis Ababa, officially recognizing Ethiopia's independence. For the first time ever, colonial myths were shattered. African resistance was proven possible. Ethiopia became a symbol of hope. Part 6. Revenge and resistance. In 1935, fascist leader Benito Mussolini invaded Ethiopia again, this time with tanks, airplanes, chemical weapons like mustard gas. Ethiopia was temporarily occupied. Emperor Haile Selassie went to the League of Nations and warned the world. League of Nations then later bettered United Nations today. United Nations that we hear today, formerly called League of Nations. Then the then emperor in this dispensation in Ethiopia, Selassie, went to the League of Nations and warned the world. Today it is us, tomorrow it will be you. The world failed to act, but Ethiopians never stopped resisting. Part 7. Liberation. During World War II, Ethiopian resistance fighters, Abegnach, Allied forces, Ethiopian patriots, together defeated Italy. In 1941, from 1935 to 1941, Ethiopia was free again. Just call it 6 years. Italy never permanently colonized Ethiopia. So don't let anybody deceive you that Italy colonized Ethiopia. It was not true. Part 8. Final lessons. Ethiopia's story teaches us things, though we are still going to talk about lessons again. But Ethiopia's stories teaches us unity creates strength. Preparation defeats arrogance. Freedom is defended, not gifted. One victory can inspire generations. Ethiopia did not just defend itself, it changed history. When the world said Africa was weak, Ethiopia answered with victory. This is global real life stories. Watch out for the lessons. Thank you for being part of this channel. We really appreciate your being here. And remember, like we always say, these stories are not just being uploaded for the viewing sake only. No. We also share the lessons and talk about the lessons that we should learn from it. They are not uploaded for the sake of causing hatred or making you to hate a particular people. No. They are past events and there are lessons hidden inside it. That is our target, for us to learn from it. Like this clip we just watched, what are the lessons? Let us extract some of the lessons in it, about 4 of them. Number 1, unity is power. Very, very important. Ethiopia, they united their ethnic, regional, and political differences against a common enemy. If they had not done that, they wouldn't have gotten that victory. Then number two, the lesson number two, strategy beats assumptions. Very, very important for you to know. Italy assumed that it was easy, that victory was easy. They underestimated Ethiopians and they really paid the price. But Ethiopians, they strategized themselves. That was how they got the victory. Then lesson number three, independence is defended, not given. Very, very important too. Some people say that independence is taken, freedom is taken. Ethiopia, they didn't beg for freedom. They fought for it and they got it. Then lesson number four, one victory can inspire millions. That is it. Do you know that that Adwa victory became a psychological victory for all oppressed people all over the world? Thank you. Once again, I remain my humble self, Mr. Emmanuel. And please kindly share this video, like it. It is very important to us. And again, tell us where you are watching from. You can also tell us about your own stories, about your histories. If we look into it and it is genuine, we can share it. Yes, so that it will see the light of the day. Thank you once again and remain blessed.